before we delve a little more into the energy security aspect, how concerned is Canada, how concerned are you when it comes to weaponization of tariffs? It is something that has really concerned India, that has worried India to the extent that India is looking at alternatives. The rest of the countries, including Europe, looking at alternatives. How concerned is Canada?
So we believe in multilateralism. We believe in free trade. We can't control what some countries do or other countries do. What we can do to combat that is continue to develop our trading relationships with like-minded partners. Our Prime Minister has developed in the last 6 months 12 trade deals on 4 continents. We are increasing our relationships with India with a new start. Our Minister of Trade, Minister Sidhu, was here a month or 2 ago. Minister Anand, our Foreign Minister, was here a month ago. I'm here this week. Our Minister of AI, Minister Solomon, will be here in a few weeks, and it's widely suggested that our Prime Minister will be here very soon. That all leads to new opportunities for India to source and share. It's important your expertise in renewable energies. We'd like to learn from that. So that's great for India, and that's good for us.
You're not just talking about LNG, LPG fuel, you're also talking about the uranium sector. That's a sensitive one. We've seen a major breakdown of relations, a souring of ties between India and Canada. Are there any assurances from Canada's side that there will be continuity when it comes to supply? Because a breakdown of supply once you have invested in a country because of political reasons can do much harm.
So we understand India has ambitious goals with respect to nuclear power. I think 100 gigawatts of new nuclear power by 2047. We also have ambitious goals with respect to growing our nuclear business. Canada has the best uranium supplies of any country in the world. We have supplied India over many years. Our commitment to India is we are happy to supply uranium for peaceful purposes to any facilities that continue to abide by the International Atomic Energy Agency's oversight rules. We're happy to be a supplier to India.
You praise the India-EU FTA as an example of resisting tariff coercion by hegemons. What were you talking about when you talked about the hegemons?
So, I know many of your viewers would have watched Prime Minister Carney's speech. If they haven't watched it, I would.
They have.
I would encourage
yes.
them to watch
the standing
it.
ovation.
And in that speech, he talked about the changing world order, the rupture, about countries choosing to use integration for coercion. He talked about using tariffs for leverage. But he also provided a positive path forward. And that was around the way to reduce that leverage is build new relationships. Build relationships with people who share your views around multilateralism, who share views around free trade. And that's exactly what we're doing. And whether that's world powers who want to use energy, want to use critical minerals, want to use whatever, Canada's belief, and I believe India's belief, is the way we combat that is do more free trade agreements, do more working together, strengthen the institutions of multilateralism, don't rip them apart.
Are we looking towards agreements that would go beyond just energy, beyond just fuel and energy security, but look at an India-Canada free trade agreement that could make doing business, doing trade beyond energy far better, far easier, and far more profitable for both the countries?
I think both our prime ministers are ambitious with respect to building stronger trading relationships. I know when I was speaking with Minister Goyal today, he talked about how important it has been to India to move quickly, to take advantage of new opportunities in the world given this rupture. He talked about how effective he believes India's new agreement with the EU will be. He talked about his agreements with other countries, and we agreed that we should be working toward things as comprehensive as that.
It's not just about tariffs, Minister Hudson. It's also about sanctions. The fact that most countries that have oil are sanctioned, does that give Canada an opportunity to be a bigger player in this multilateral world where everybody's looking at and looking to diversify? Whether if you look at Russia or Iran or for that matter Venezuela today.
Yeah, so I'm not going to comment on Russia or Iran or Venezuela. What I know is, as I go around the world, whether it's in Germany or the UK, or we're speaking with our allies in Japan or Korea, what we hear over and over again is Canada has the energy and natural resources that would help these countries continue to develop their economy, to continue to grow, and they like our values. They like how we think about the world. They like our commitment to multilateralism. They like our commitment to free trade, and they like the fact that we will never use our energy or natural resources for coercion. That's not the way Canada does business, and so I think that's one of our strengths as we engage in the world.